Hey there, and welcome back, because if you've been watching the markets today, you're going to want to stick around for this one, because after the closing bell rang on Wall Street, things got really interesting really fast. So let's talk about what happened after hours, because this is where some of the biggest names in the market started moving in ways that are turning heads and raising eyebrows across the financial world. Let's kick things off with the big one, Tesla. You know, the company that never seems to stay out of the spotlight for very long. Tesla saw significant movement after hours, and honestly, that's become almost a ritual at this point. Whether it's earnings expectations, delivery numbers, or whatever Elon Musk has been tweeting about lately, Tesla always manages to stir the pot. Investors were glued to their screens watching those shares shift, and the sentiment around the electric vehicle giant continues to be one of the most hotly debated topics on Wall Street. Bulls and bears are both out in full force, and neither side looks ready to back down. Now let's move over to IBM, good old Big Blue. IBM is one of those companies that people sometimes overlook because it's been around forever, but don't sleep on it. The tech giant posted results that had traders reacting quickly after hours, reminding everyone that legacy tech companies still have serious muscle. IBM has been on this transformation journey, leaning heavily into hybrid cloud and artificial intelligence, and investors are watching closely to see whether that strategy is actually paying off in the bottom line. When a company like IBM moves after hours, it's usually telling you something important about the broader tech sector, so pay attention. Then there's ServiceNow, and if you're not familiar with this name, you should be. ServiceNow is a cloud-based software company that helps businesses manage their digital workflows, and it has become a darling of the enterprise software world. After-hours movement here reflects just how much appetite investors have for companies that are deeply embedded in the digital transformation happening across industries. When ServiceNow reports, it's not just about one company, it's a window into how businesses across the economy are spending on technology right now. And speaking of interesting contrasts, let's talk about Southwest Airlines, because going from cloud software to commercial aviation really does sum up just how wild and diverse these after-hours movements can be. Southwest has been navigating a pretty turbulent period, no pun intended, dealing with everything from operational challenges to shifting travel demand and rising costs. The airline industry is one that really reflects the health of the everyday consumer, so when Southwest moves after hours, it's worth asking yourself, what does that tell us about how regular people are feeling about spending their money on travel? And there were more stocks making moves beyond just these four. The broader picture here is that earnings season is in full swing, and what we're seeing after hours is the market essentially doing a gut check, reassessing valuations, recalibrating expectations, and in some cases, completely repricing companies based on brand new information. This is actually one of the most fascinating parts of investing to watch. During regular trading hours, everything is somewhat controlled and methodical. But after hours? That's where raw reactions happen. That's where the real emotion of the market shows up: the surprise, the disappointment, the excitement. So whether you're a long-term investor, a short-term trader, or just someone trying to understand how this whole financial world works, these after-hours movers are your sneak preview of what tomorrow's opening bell might look like. And here's the thought I'll leave you with today: when Tesla, IBM, ServiceNow, and Southwest Airlines are all moving at the same time after hours, is the market trying to tell us something bigger about where the economy is really headed?